Hey Leila.
So it's pre-workout snack.
Hi Leila. So I know you normally go for something sweet for breakfast. I know you love your waffles and your pancakes, and so do I. But I wanted to stick with the waffle theme, but go savoury. So I made these amazing sweet potato waffles today for breakfast, and they were insane. I added loads of spices, and then I had them with like balsamic glazed mushrooms and some basil and some soya yogurt, and it was really good. It really hit the spot. So I want you to try those, and yeah, let me know how they go. Love you.
Here we have Melissa's sweet potato waffles with the yogurt as well as some coriander as opposed to basil because I didn't have any basil. I've got some shiitake mushrooms because they're my favourite, the balsamic glaze, and it looks very delicious. When I first watched Melissa's clip, I was like, why is this girl doing me dirty? She knows I love a sweet breakfast, but I can see the compromise. Sweet potato. And yeah, this is what this video is all about, trying out my subscribers' recipes, and that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. I can't wait to try these because they look amazing, so here we go. So as I said, I love sweet potatoes and I love waffles, so this shall be very good. You also know I love mushrooms so much, so right, so I know we've got a savoury breakfast in front of us here, but this is really good, guys, and I will leave everyone's recipes in the description box down below, including Melissa's. Thank you so much, Melissa. I actually really rate this, and I'm really going to enjoy it for my breakfast. I'm nearly eating it all already. Delicious. I love all the flavourings of it. The mushrooms, the sweet potatoes, the balsamic glaze, which I don't usually have. I just bought it in Tesco's yesterday and I thought, I'll give it a go. Then the soy yogurt on there as well. Everything just clicks. Everything just goes together within this dish. So that is spot on. I'm going to eat this all up now for my breakfast, and I'm going to catch you guys next at my snack. So it is in fact my pre-workout snack time. So let's see what Sophie, the hungry medic, has to say what I should have for my little snackaroo.
Okay, so it's pre-workout snack time. And if there's one thing that we know about Leila, it's that Leila loves Biscoff. So it's time for you to make some Biscoff donut bites. Enjoy.
I'm so excited because I've been wanting Biscoff all morning after that savoury breakfast. I would like to say though, that savoury breakfast really did fill me up, and I am still quite satisfied right now, but I do feel a bit peckish. That's why I'm deciding to make Sophie's idea right now. But we all know I love Biscoff. It is just a known fact on my channel here, so if you don't know it yet, get to know it, because I'm going to be making these donut balls right now. So I've got everything ready on the side here, and all we're going to do is add some plain flour to a little measuring jug here. Then we're going to add some protein powder. I use the salted caramel soy isolate protein, as always. It's my favourite. And then the next component and the main component is this soy yogurt, but alternatively, if you're not vegan and you want to use a different yogurt, you can use Greek yogurt, but I would suggest really using soy yogurt or a plant-based alternative yogurt. Then we're going to need to add some baking powder, and then finally we're just going to mix that all together. form 3 mini donut balls, or you can just make 1 large one or 2 large ones, it's up to you, but I'm going to make 3 mini ones. And you just want to make a little well in the center, place some Biscoff spread inside, fold them, and then place them in the air fryer to cook up, and that's your donut balls complete. Okay, so my protein dough balls are done and they look amazing. I ended up only putting them on for 5 minutes as opposed to 10 minutes because the air fryer cooks them really quite quickly. But as you would have seen, the Biscoff is oozing out, and that is everything and more that we want. Let's do a little tear inside, shall we? Oh my gosh, did you see that drop? Luckily it dropped onto the plate, but that is Biscoff heaven, my goodness. Love that. You know, sister, that this is the good stuff and this is where it is at. Highly suggest recreating this recipe. So good. So I have 3 of these balls to eat and enjoy for my little pre-workout snack. And I am very much so going to enjoy it. So I'll probably catch you guys next at my next suggestion, which would be lunch. And yeah, I'm very excited for lunch also.
Hello Leila, it's Chloe from Macro Friendly Vegan. And I would love for you to make a sweet and sour tofu served with rice. So basically you want to make a crispy tofu by adding a bit of cornstarch to a diced tofu and adding it to your new air fryer. And in the meantime, you want to prepare your sweet and sour sauce made of pineapple, ketchup, soy sauce, and sweetener of choice. And then you want to cook your tofu in the sweet and sour sauce and add a few veggies like red bell peppers, maybe edamame beans, and maybe more pineapple, and serve it on top of rice and sprinkle some cashew on top and serve it and enjoy.
So I've just put a lid on the stir fry sauce as I am going to be creating my dessert in the meantime. So I'm just going to let that sizzle and cook up all the flavour. But I've got a little something here. We got a bowl of dough, which I prepared last night because it requires some overnight proofing. But let's see what exactly that dough is for, and I am quite excited for this especially. It's probably the most interesting of the bunch today. They are all interesting, but this would be the most interesting-ish. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Hi Leila, thank you so much for letting me choose your dessert. Today, I think you should have a beignet, and if you don't know what that is, it's a New Orleans style dessert. That's where I live right now, a little bit far from London, and it is a fried pastry dough puff, and it's topped with powdered sugar traditionally, and I think you should also top yours with melted chocolate. I hope you enjoy.
Ooh, so I think I'm pronouncing it right. It's called a beignet, and like she said, it's from New Orleans, and it also features in the film Princess and the Frog. And I know that because I've been doing research into a future video that I'm going to be doing where I'm going to be eating like Disney characters for a day, except I won't be putting this one in that video because I'm doing it here today. But I'm quite excited to see how it turns out. So far it looks good. The dough is very doughy and it has proofed up. But essentially now I've been doing my research and I've been seeing how to make it, so I will leave the recipe for the vegan version in the description box down below. I'm going to roll it out, cut it into around 20 to 30 beignets, and then place it in some like deep fried oil that I've got sizzling away there in the background. And yeah, hopefully it turns out well. my delicious post-workout lunch is ready. As you can see, we've got the stir fry here, the tofu stir fry, with the rice served there. We've got some pineapple chunks in here, some edamame beans, some sweet peppers, and of course the crispy tofu. I never really thought of putting cornstarch of it on the tofu, sorry, and then placing it in the air fryer, but of course that makes the tofu really crispy, so that is really good hack, and one that I'll be definitely implementing in a lot more of my lunches and dinners. My mouth is watering so I can barely speak, but let's go take a bite. I had to have a minute to process that, but this is really, really delicious. But guys, how do you think we did on the beignets? They look like donuts almost, and I think they're meant to be donut sort of things, but it's a New Orleans native dish apparently. Correct me if I'm wrong, but how did you think I did? I thought I did quite well. They look quite mahoosive, and they don't just look mahoosive on the camera, they are quite the size in real life as well. But I've been asked to have some chocolate with it, so I've got a spoonful of chocolate that I'm going to glide across and do a little taste test with these babies. But let's try and rip a piece apart, shall we? So I haven't opened one up just yet. Hopefully it'll be nice on the inside as well. Oh my gosh, it just looks like bread inside, but a sweet bread almost, I think. Basically a donut. I don't know why I'm so surprised, not like I've not seen something like this, but I'm just shocked that I was able to deep fry something. I never really deep fry anything, so I'm quite impressed that I was able to. We're learning new skills here, people. We're learning new skills. So I've just picked one out and then got a spoonful of chocolate to glide across and try out. Let's go for it. That is D for delicious, and my delicious dance that we've got going on here, because that is incredible. My goodness. Everyone go make beignets. They taste incredible, and I can see why Princess and the Frog served these at her restaurant, because they're absolutely incredible. And I love this. I love my lunch. Thank you so much, guys. So I'm gonna eat up my grub here, and I'm gonna catch you people at dinner time. Okay peeps, so we are on to dinner time now, and I have two more fabulous ladies to decide what I'll be having for my dinner and dessert for this evening. Starting out with Bianca, so let's see what Bianca has in store for us.
Hi Leila, and lots of hugs from Romania. Thank you for choosing me for this. I'm really excited, especially when I think about what you're gonna eat for dinner. I was thinking it would be really fun if you would try a traditional Romanian dish. And the most traditional I could think of was something that in Romanian is called mămăligă cu sarmale. In English it would be translated into polenta with cabbage rolls.
That's easier.
This is usually filled with minced meat with rice, but in your case it's gonna be a vegan alternative, and of course we serve it with sour cream on top, but for you it's gonna be a plant-based yogurt. I'm really excited to see how you make it and what you think of it, and yeah, I can't wait.
Oh, that's so sweet. So I really love polenta, so I cannot wait to have that for this evening. I've been missing it. I haven't been having it for so long now. But what intrigues me the most is the pickled cabbage element of this dish. I had to do research into this cabbage stuffed roll sort of thing that Bianca is explaining to us, because I really didn't get what actually it was, and I'm not even going to try and butcher what Bianca said this dish is called, because I know I would just make a mockery out of me and the Romanians, so I'm not even going to attempt it. I had to go to a Romanian shop to find this pickled red cabbage, and you stuff it, like Bianca said, with some rice and some mincemeat. However, I'm going to stuff mine with some quinoa and some soy mince, and then of course I'm going to use a soy yogurt to serve it with some polenta. So that's what we're going to do for that dish. And then we have the lovely AYBL to decide our dessert for this evening. With all of these guys in my video today, like everyone's comments, and I do see it throughout all of my videos, they go unnoticed. I see all of their comments every video, and I just want to say a massive thank you to those girls and to everyone that comments on my videos. Obviously I couldn't involve every subscriber within this video, but it was a really nice gesture to get some girlies involved, and I've really been enjoying my day. So let's see what Aylin has in store for us.
Hey Leila, thank you for letting me choose your dessert for today. So, I thought that you could recreate my vegan cream cheese cream. You can find the recipe in my latest post. And since I'm assuming that you want to recreate the chocolate one, I thought of a little twist for you. So, since we all know how much you love Biscoff, I thought that you could crumble some Biscoff biscuit on top. And I hope you enjoy it. Bye!
Like, literally everyone knows my obsession with Lotus by now. Do we agree? So both of those dishes sound really good. I think we should do one of those YouTube moments when I click my fingers and suddenly the meal appears. Let's try it. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Hopefully that worked. So we have the Romanian dish here. We've got the pickled cabbage stuffed rolls with some tomato, soy mince and some quinoa. We've got soy yogurt on the side there and some cheesy polenta, which I'm quite looking forward to because I had a little taste test of it already and it's absolutely delicious, as we all know. But we also have here Aylin's chocolate creme, and I found the recipe on her Instagram, which, like I said previously, I'll leave everyone's Instagrams and if they have a YouTube channel in the description box down below if you guys want to check them out. That also looks very delicious, as well as the crumbled on Biscoff. But I think we should start off with the Romanian rolls, which I believe you just eat them by like dipping the yogurt and polenta in. Don't know, but we will try it. So here we go. I mean, it's different. If you are not a fan of sauerkraut or anything pickled, it probably wouldn't be your kind of dish, but I love that sort of thing, so it is really, really nice. I'm so glad Bianca chose something that is like native to her country and not something that I would usually cook, like spaghetti or something. So this was really interesting and it was a lot of fun to make it too. Really nice. I love it. I'm going to really enjoy that for my dinner, but we've also got here Aylin's creme, and I really want to try it because it sounded delicious. Hopefully it tastes delicious. I'm sure it would. Oh, it's nice and thick and creamy. I suppose that's because of the silken tofu in it, and then it's sweetened by medjool dates, so that is really good. So chocolatey. I can taste a bit of Biscoff in there. It's nice and silky and creamy. A star for this. And that is really it, guys. We're gonna finish it up here. I'm gonna enjoy my dinner with a bit of YouTube as per. I've really enjoyed cooking all the dishes today. Thanks so much to everyone that got involved. I am going to be doing a video which I'll be filming next week where vegan YouTubers decide what I eat in a day, so that's going to be super interesting. But if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more from me, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!